we advanced from there, you know. Things took off a lot. The rally, I remember before the 50th, I think it was, yeah, it was after the 50th actually. The 50th anniversary at Black Hills Harley-Davidson was stupid. Because at the time, we were BMW dealer as well. Which I like the bikes, I just don't know that I like the riders. We had a national BMW rally in Rapid City before the 50th anniversary of the Sturgis rally. Remember that, Bill? It was stupid. The lines of people wanting to buy parts, and I'd have to walk down all the way from the parts counter through the showroom, out the door, asking each and every customer, what are you here for? Spark plugs, we got them. What are you here for? I need a stator, we're out. What are you here for? I need a battery, and I'll never forget. We were getting things shipped in like mad. Harley was shipping stuff in. Drag Specialties was shipping things in, trying to keep us stocked with everything. And somebody from the motor company, a big, I don't remember who it was, come up to Bill and said, Bill, I need a battery. And we were out. We'd been out of batteries for 2 days, couldn't get anywhere. I was getting them from Masick Sports, and they were overnighting them. But I always, I had something in my back pocket. I always had something in my back pocket. I go upstairs and I go, yeah, Bill, I got a battery. What? You got a battery? I say, oh, yeah, I got 3 of them stashed upstairs. Just for this occasion right here. And so we got, and I'm impressed the motor company, whatever. But then, so we got through that and into the 90s, flat tracking and whatnot, you know, it was a lot of fun. Met a lot of racers. Bill drugged me to the dealer shows. We started going to Daytona. And I'll never forget, well, I'm going to back that up a little bit. The first vendor, and this is the first vendor before any other motorcycle rally had a vendor. I mean, because I used to go to Daytona and help Joe Robeson sell t-shirts. And I remember Joe Robeson sticking hundreds and 20s into paper bags and I said, what do I do with this money, Joe? And he says, just throw it in the office over here, it's mine. Keep taking it, though. So that was before Beach Street, that was before that whole scene, right? You know, when Bruce come on and our first vendor, Bill, I don't know if you remember or not, Cool Sack. He comes in, he comes to me and he says, Terry, he goes, I want to sell some bags. I said, well, yeah, what do you want for him? He goes, no, I want to sell bags out front of your store. And I said, well, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know, we sell. He goes, no, I'll sell bags and I'll give you a part of whatever I sell. So I go to Bill with the idea and Bill says, well, don't we sell bags? I said, yeah, we sell bags, Bill, but I'm busting my ass. I can't sell that many bags. I don't know, maybe it'll work. So the guy goes out and he sells, I don't know, he sold a lot. Anyway, he comes in, he writes us a check for $5,000. I hand it to Bill. Bill goes, hey, pretty good deal. And I'm thinking, you know how many bags I would have had to sell and what it would have took to profit $5,000 for just simply saying, here's a piece of ground. So from then on, it was off to Daytona. It was off to the dealer shows. It was off to Cincinnati, you know, where I met people like Alan Alvarez. And why Alan Alvarez has never been up here, I'll never know, but everybody knows Alan. He's taught me a lot, right? Some of the stories I have with Alan and just going to Daytona constantly every year. It was, you know, the races, Gene's Steakhouse, all the racers, Teresa Kashalik, we took a helicopter ride, remember that? So there's just a ton of stories, ton of things. There's one story that I have to tell. It was about 10 years ago. We were at, I think it was Hyde Park or whatever it was before that, because it's changed hands so many times, I don't know. But my friend Mark Bird went down with me, and you know, we got up to go to the bathroom. Well, Mark had already gone into the bathroom. I didn't know, whatever. I was about half in the bag, you know how that is. And I walk in the bathroom, and Arlen, yes, he turns around from the urinal, looks at me and goes, hey, Terry, how's it going? You have a good rally? I go, yeah, Arlen, good to see you, buddy, blah, blah, blah. He said, let me wash my hands first, you know, before we shake hands. So Mark turns around, you know, we go back to the table where we're sitting, and Mark goes, "Hey, Terry, you know you made it when you turn around this shitter and Arlen-ness calls you by your first name." So anyway, from there, you know, Bill and I started growing all these vendors on our lot down on Omaha Street. I remember buying them easy ups out there, wiring them up myself, putting phone lines in for everything. It was nuts, but we did it. We got through it. You know, it grew, it kept growing, We just kept going to more events, and in 2000, you know, Bill made a decision to sell the dealership, which at the time was the highest. No other dealership was sold for that amount of money ever. And Harley Davidson was like, this is just stupid, you know. But Bill made a life decision, and I think it was a great decision for Bill. And I have a new partner that they bought the dealership, and we were there a couple years, moved out to the Rally at Exit 55, and just started from scratch, you know, and took our vendors out there. I put a tent up on the hill with the vendors that were there at the time, and said, "Hey, can you guys imagine what this could be?" You know, and with the vision of a lot of cool people, here we are today. You know, it's just exponentially growing year after year after year. And but I got to say something for the record, okay? A lot of people, I know I'm fortunate. I'm really fortunate, extremely fortunate and grateful. Not only grateful to be here, but grateful to represent Black Hills Harley Davidson. I know I'm on social media. I'm the face. I do the marketing. I'm the radio voice. I'm kind of Black Hills Harley Davidson, right? I do not run Black Hills Harley Davidson, okay? That place is a machine just like that. There's a ton of moving components. There's a ton of people that make it happen. I certainly do not run Black Hills Harley Davidson. I'm damn proud of it, but I don't run it. Everybody runs it.
Customers run it, right?
Okay, now the hard part. Arlen-ness, good friend. One of my really good friends passed away this year. Jesse Rook. Not only did he mean a lot to me, but I know I meant a lot to him. And so, I'm so sorry for Jesse and his family. Next, lastly, and I hope I didn't miss anybody or whatever, I could tell a million stories all day here. Hector, come on. Yeah, we can't tell him, I know Hector. People in my life. My partners, Al Rymer, Clay Trolson, Cheryl, Leanne, Jim Doyle, who's not here, and Jim Burgess. Everybody knows Jim Burgess. Jesus, that's a challenge. Mostly at work, my work wife, Shauna. Shauna recently pointed out that she gets people on this podium. And I'm sure we all know what that means. Michael Brew, Jesse, Terry. Anyway, it's a crazy life. I've got great partners, great friends. Most of all, I've got a great family. And that's my mother, my sister Patty, my sister Kelly, who couldn't make it today, and my wife Melanie. I've grown up with women. I've lived with women my whole life. And honest to God, they just keep me, because I go. You know, I got ideas, I got energy, I got things I want to do. And Melanie just kind of goes, whoa, hold the phone. Think about this a minute. You know? But then she takes me on some crazy adventures too, so it's all good. Anyway, I don't know. In closing, I hope, I want my two sons to stand up, Trevor and Travis. They are with Black Hills Harley-Davidson. They're in the service department. They're learning. They're doing everything that they can do to, like me, start $4.50 an hour in the parts department. Pretty soon, here you are. You know, they're working their way up, and I'm damn proud of them. I don't care, I'm going to say it anyway. I probably have to talk about what's been happening lately. Lately, I got sucked into this American flat track stuff, and it's awesome. I'm not kidding. Started with a team 3 years ago on a singles program. Dawson Schieffer out of Sturgis, South Dakota. Grew up racing with his dad, Pat. He's a great kid. I'll support him forever. But then all of a sudden, this last spring after Daytona, somebody gave me an idea to call Terry Vance and say, hey Terry, let's put together a production twin for the production twins class on a Harley Davidson. And he said, I don't know if I can do it, Terry. My guys are busy. We got this other program, whatever. I go, come on, Terry. I said, it'd be good for you. It'd be good for us. It'd be good for the motor company. It'd be good for everybody. And here we are. We got James Rispoli, our racer, here somewhere. I don't know where you at, James. Right on. Anyway, if you get out to American Flat Track, who was at the races last night? That was badass, wasn't it? That was so cool. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting it. And hope I didn't forget anybody, but thank you all. I know we all have our stories together, and we got a lot more to do for sure.